Hi guys, so we're going to see how this video goes because I think I'm running out of natural light to my side here and I don't know, I'm playing with a brand new equipment setup, so I don't know how this is all going to work. This is a bit of a test, but to do that test I thought I would do a haul video. You will see from my vlogs that I was recently in Chicago on a work trip, and so of course made sure I took my butt to Sephora. Because anytime I'm in North America, I make a beeline for Sephora quite early on in my trip in case I've forgotten something, or I go back and see some other things, or there's things that I'm ruminating on and debating whether or not I should get it, and then it gives me time to either get it or not. You can probably guess what normally happens in that case. The haul that I did this time wasn't actually as big as past hauls, I have to say. Last year I did some serious damage. You can probably see back on my Instagram I did a post and it was absolutely massive. But yeah, I thought I would talk through the things that I picked up. Last year when I was also in the US for work, I was fortunate enough that I managed to happily be there at the same time as the VIB sale. This time it was about a month later, so I didn't get a discount, which really did hurt me. But I had to buy the stuff anyway because this time I focused on stuff that I can't get here in London or that is much cheaper, and so it's a kind of targeted haul. I went with a shopping list because I was not going to get out of control. Things that weren't on the list that I put in my basket, I took them out and put on the shelf. I'm trying to be good. I'm going to try and be a good influence for you guys, even though I'm a terrible enabler, as my friends will tell you, my friends that are interested in beauty. We enable each other, it's really bad. Let's start with skincare. So I have, why don't we go kind of in order here. I've got a mini of the Youth to the People Superfood Cleanser. It's the kale and green tea spinach vitamins. I was thinking about getting the full size of this, and I actually put it back because trying not to. I already have so many cleansers that I just don't need a full size one. But this is great for travel because it is 59 mils. This I had a sample, a mini sample size of this. It's when I was traveling recently on my trips, and it was great for taking off makeup at the end of the day. You almost didn't need to do double cleanse. Of course I did, but you know, when you're traveling for conferences and really tired and really just want to get that makeup off and crash into bed, this was great because it made it very fast to get my makeup off and all that good stuff. Next I have the Laneige Water Bank Essence, Korean product, which I love. This is my second bottle, so I bought this last year, really loved it. So it's quite, although it's an essence, you're really not going to be able to see this, I'm assuming, but it's quite thick white, so you can see it's not even really running down my hand. But really beautiful. I have very dehydrated skin, and of course traveling, flying 14-hour flights does not help that. So I really love this essence, and I do use it, even though it's almost a serum consistency, it's a bit thicker, I do use it as an essence. I need all the hydration I can get. That's why I very much love Korean skincare and the whole 10-step skincare routine, because I just put layers and layers of product, mostly hydrating products like this on my face, so really enjoy that. So that's the Laneige Water Bank Essence. And then I have the Sunday Riley Good Genes lactic acid serum. So if you're in the UK, you probably know that because of EU rules, I'm not going to go there, but the lactic acid has been replaced in the UK with a glycolic version. And I just love this product so much, so I didn't really want to spend that money on the glycolic and not like it as much. And I thought, as I'm going to the US anyway, that I would just pick up the lactic version that I know I like. So this, just a lovely liquid exfoliator, rather than a physical exfoliator. This is a lovely serum, and will make you wake up with beautiful smooth skin. Oh, and I love the smell of this. It reminds me of Refresher Chews, which, you know, a lot of skincare products, good effective skincare products, don't actually smell very nice. So it's a bonus really that not only does it make your skin look beautiful, but oh, it smells like Refresher Chews. And oh my goodness, I have such a sweet tooth. I love Refresher Chews, I have to say. I love the smell of that. Then also I got the Little Drunk Elephant mini gift. Where am I going with that? So this is the Bestie Jelly Cleanser and the Protein Cream. I have a sample, so that's the cleanser right there. I have a sample of the Protein Cream in my collection, I believe. Yeah, I don't think I've used it. I keep all of these mini sizes, I keep them in Muji plastic container organising system I have, where I put all my minis so that when I'm packing I just go and raid that and pull out a cleanser and a serum and a moisturiser and an eye cream and masks and all that good stuff. So these, and for some reason, do you not think that in those gift with purchase bags, you tend not to get so many cleansers anymore? And I love a travel size cleanser. I always need a travel size cleanser for my trips, so that's definitely where that's going. And then I have, where's the other one? I have two lip products. I have the Fenty Lip Loving Scrub Stick, and I have the Fresh Sugar Lip Polish. So can we just talk about how restrained I was that I only came away with this one product from the Fenty line, because believe me, there were other things. I have a list, okay, of things from the Fenty line that I want to try, and I did not buy any of them because I'm trying to be good. She says, having bought this other stuff, but that's my point. I did not go as mad as I could have, as I wanted to. So I bought this because I have dry, flaky skin and my lips are always dry and flaky and gungy, and this is a beautiful, oh, and it smells, oh, I can smell the good genes on my hand. This smells fruity and fresh and nice, and so I'm looking forward to trying that. It's in the classic Fenty kind of lip product packaging, so that will be going in my handbag. And then I actually thought this had been discontinued, but when I saw it I snapped it up immediately, because again, I really like a physical exfoliating product for my lips. So this is the Fresh Sugar Lip Polish, a classic at this point, and it's just a thick kind of sugary lip scrub, which then of course tastes very nice on your lips because it's just sugar. It's just brown sugar, and of course I try not to eat it, but yeah, I really like that, so I was glad to find that again, because the last couple of times I've been to Sephora I didn't see it, so I thought it had been discontinued. And then I have two mists because, again, dry skin, I love a face mist. I have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist, which, let's face it, the only reason I bought this is because everybody on YouTube was raving about it and I knew that I had to try it out. And then when I got a tester I saw why everyone was raving about it, because it's this lovely fine mist. It smells really nice, but the way the pump works is the main thing, because you know, if you get some of those mist bottles where the mist itself might be lovely, but if the pump is just like squirting your face, it just, especially on top of makeup, it doesn't work. Like I tried a mist recently that literally left white dots on my makeup, which was ridiculous, and I'd literally gone outside, and it was only when I was finishing up the rest of my makeup, as I do on public transport, that's another subject, but realised I had these white blotches on my face as if I had like chicken pox and lotion wet, like no. So that mist is very nice. And then I also have this Youth to the People Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist, which I really like Youth to the People products, so I wanted to try that. And it has hyaluronic acid in it, which again, I love a hyaluronic acid product. And this is really great for travelling because it comes with it comes with a screw cap, and then you can put the pump on. But what that means is that when you're travelling, you can then screw the cap back on and travel with it like that instead of it leaking everywhere from the pump. So that's really good, and looking forward to trying that one. And then I have the Summer Fridays R&R mask. This one says Glow. I really like the Summer Fridays brand. Of course I use the jet lag mask all the time when I'm traveling. I have the full size, and I also got the smaller one in one of the gift with purchase from Cult Beauty or something like that, but that definitely came with me on my last trip. And I also have the other mask, which I cannot remember off the top of my head what that one's called, but it's the oat based one. You know, it's kind of a nice physical exfoliating mask. So I'm excited to try this one. This says that this 2-in-1 mask will lovingly buff skin brighter before hugging it in a plush mix of restorative natural oils. Sounds nice. I'm looking forward to trying that. I should take it out and show you that it's just that classic Summer Fridays packaging, but this is in the kind of pinkier colour, so that will be very nice to try. Final kind of, we're transitioning from skincare into makeup now. So this is the Murad Invisablur Perfecting Shield. It's an SPF, it's kind of a hybrid SPF makeup primer. And this is a repurchase because I bought it last year when I was in Sephora and really liked it. So it looks like that. As you can see here, it's a clear gel, which is great. So I'm not going to end up with some weird tones happening on my face. Of course, if you watch any kind of skincare or beauty on YouTube, you know Caroline Hirons. I remember her reviewing this and saying that if you see it anywhere, pick it up. So I did. If we then move into makeup, I have 2 Armani foundations here. Because I was running out of foundation, as soon as I got this, I started using it. So the box is somewhere probably in my empties bag. So I picked up the Maestro foundation in shade 7, and then also the Power Fabric in shade 8. Now, honestly, I need to start trying more foundations because, honestly, this face, it's not the same colour from one day to the next. You know, I'm either coming into a tan or coming out of a tan, especially in this time of year in the middle of August. One day I put on a foundation shade and it's fine, and the next day I look like I put my foundation on in the dark. So I don't know, concealer and bronzer are my friend. Actually, although the Power Fabric is a shade 8, it's actually lighter. This is a weird thing I find with the different Armani lines. Although the same number is actually a different colour in a different formulation. So the Power Fabric is kind of a medium full coverage. The Maestro is a kind of more of a watery consistency. I'm just looking at these actually. The Maestro is an SPF 15 and the Power Fabric is SPF 25. But yeah, I kind of will mix the two. In fact, I'll probably start doing that with the 7, just mix in a drop of the 8 just to bring the colour down a little bit. Then other days I will mix in a bit of a Fenty or some other shade of this, so I don't know. I clearly need to test out more foundations because what I'm doing isn't working. But yeah, but I do really like these. I really like these Armani formulations. I really like the coverage levels that I get. I don't need high coverage. But I do want something just to even out because not only do I have kind of uneven skin tone, but I tend to tan much more on my forehead than the rest of my face, and then it just looks strange. So I just need to even that out. So I have my mix of Armani shades, and in my bathroom I also have like shades 7.5 and whatever else I have there, I don't know. And then I have 2 Makeup Forever HD powders. The full size is in shade 2, and I really like this. I like that it's magnetized, so the other one which I'd hit pan on, there's still a bit left. That is in my magnetized makeup palette, Assault New York. I love their palettes. And so the other one I've taken out and I've put it in there, but because, as I say, I've hit pan, I repurchased a replacement. And then I have a small one of the shade 1, the translucent travel size. If I can open it, that's the white one, the classic. I really like these powders, and basically I always do my makeup on public transport. I'm really terrible. I am not a morning person. I cannot get out of bed in the morning, and so what I normally do is do my base at home and then travel with all of my eye makeup, and occasionally I'll do my cheek and whatever at home. Otherwise I do my blush and whatever as well, and my lips, so that's why I have the mini size. Then finally I actually bought 2 of these. This is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Deodorant. I think I talked in one of my vlogs about how much I love this stuff. But literally I went into Barney's New York as well, as Sephora when I was in Chicago, and I'll show you what I picked up there in a minute. But when I was in there, they were trying to sell me some other random deodorant. I don't know what it was, I can't remember, and I just said, look, I'm not interested, because I use Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. It's the best deodorant ever. It smells amazing. It keeps you fresh all day. It's just the best deodorant. I don't use anything else. I will not use anything else while this stuff is still in production, and every now and then when I can't find it, I get scared that it's going to be discontinued and I stockpile. So, and then one of my recent trips, I'd forgotten to pack it, I think, so I ended up, yeah, that's why I bought it this time in Sephora. I already had a couple at home, but I'd forgot to pack it because I used it before I went to the airport. So then I was like, oh, while I'm here, I'll just pick up some more. So yeah, I have a stockpile of these, not just a backup, but multiple. I have stockpiles. So yeah, if you haven't tried it, I think you should. And then, okay, so from Barney's, the reason I went there was for this. So I've got it back front, was for this. So this, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, this is the Necessaire line, the body wash and the body lotion. The reason I wanted to try this out is because it's founded by Nick Axelrod, who was a co-founder of the Into the Gloss blog. And more than anything else, like before I got into YouTube or Instagram or anything else, the reason I became obsessed with skincare and makeup was because I came across the Into the Gloss blog, which was founded by Emily Weiss and Nick Axelrod. And of course, Emily has launched the Glossier brand, which I have of course tried and love their products. I have loads of stuff. When they did a pop-up in London, I of course went and picked up some things. Took a friend along. When I was in LA last year, I went to the store in LA, so really love Glossier, and so I was intrigued to try the Necessaire brand. So this is the body wash, and it is in sandalwood. And yeah, really, yeah, I really love kind of woody smells and smoky, and I mean, if you can't see because it's off camera here, but I have so many candles which are like smoked leather. I have black oak, basically anything that makes it smell like the house is burning down. I love the smell of burning wood, so if there's a black oak candle, I want it, and I'm going to burn it, especially in the winter evenings, especially in the space that I'm in here. It just really, it goes with the vibe. So I love kind of woody smells, so sandalwood, I was very happy with that. And then I also have the body lotion, which is fragrance free, but is very nice. The ironic thing is that I spend all of this time and money on skincare for my face. Yeah, that's fragrance free, very nice and smooth. The irony is that I spend all this time and money on my face and barely remember to put body lotion on when I come out of the shower, and I have dry skin, as I keep saying, so I look like one of those people who, you know, have scaly legs, and in the summer you're like, love, put some body lotion on, cream your legs. Like my mother, my mother, it's a good thing she doesn't see me most of the time, because if she saw me with my scaly legs out in public, because she's always commenting on other people's scaly legs and feet, if she saw me, she would probably disown me. So I'm gonna start using this, whatever it takes. If it has to be some trendy, fashionable brand that's gonna make me start creaming my legs, I'm all for it. I don't mind. So yeah, I bought that in Barney's, and then I'm sure I bought 4 things, but honestly I can't actually remember now. But I did pick up this Marlin and Goetz dark rum. It's just a mini size, because you know I love minis. It's just a mini size perfume oil. So yeah, dark rum, again, kind of up my alley. A nice kind of rich fragrance, and I love rum, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that is what I picked up when I was in Chicago. So I will be reviewing some of these products once I've started using them. I will be talking about other products in my empties, and some of those, as I say, are repurchases, so they'll be in the previous version. The previous one will be in my empties videos. But yeah, that's kind of it for now. I will also, and probably should have done it first, but it might go up first actually. I was in Hong Kong before I was in Chicago and picked up a few things there. Actually not that many things, partly because I knew that I needed to pick up some stuff in Sephora, but I did get a few things in Hong Kong, obviously Asian skincare products that I love. So there'll also be a video on that before or after this one, we'll see. But until my next video, thanks for watching, and I hope you keep following, commenting, all that good stuff, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.